Hello, my name is Kevin and welcome to the Love Decanters channel. So I did a video a couple of days about stuff I bought when I was on holiday in Norfolk, and this decanter was one of the things I bought. Came with the wrong stopper, and I've temporarily put this stopper in, and I said this is about the right shape, but that I had another one that I was going to get ground to fit into it, but I never showed you that stopper. So I wanted to show you that stopper because someone's commented, what about the other stopper? What about the other stopper? So anyway, so I wanted to show you that stopper and show you why I think that is more right than this one, even though this is same period, roughly the same shape and size and everything, but yeah, it's not quite right. And this is quite a rare decanter, and I think it deserves to have a very matching stopper. Yeah, not just, just because it fits. Yeah, because this fits and it's the right time, right shape, right period, but not quite right. But this is quite a rare thing. So I'm just not going to plonk something in and go, yeah, that'll do. I want it to be as good as I can get it, even if I'm having to fit it. And that's going to cost me money. Yeah, so I'm going to show you this stopper, this decanter again, and then I'm going to show you the stopper, and I'm going to show you the differences between them and why I think the other one's more right for it than this one. Okay, so let's get on and have a look at the glass then. So here we are with the decanter. This is the stopper that I've just locked into it, and you can see it's not too bad. It's got a little wiggle on it, but it's not too bad, and it's about the right size and shape. The one that I want to put in it is this one, and if I put it in, you can see it sits. Actually, let me show you like this, because I think from that angle you can't tell. You can see it sits a bit high. It wiggles about. The other one, let me show you. Sits like that. Yeah, doesn't wiggle. So why this one? So this is the decanters I've seen that have this on have what's known as a faceted disc. So this is a lunar cut disc, and this is a faceted disc. Now, a lot of faceted discs don't have any cutting in the middle, but when I was in a National Trust building in Winchester, I saw decanters like this, and yeah, they were more like this. The stoppers, there was a pair, so I felt those were right, and I think they were more like this, with the cutting in the middle. Let me show you something else. Look, put that back there. Get this. So pull them both up again. You can see. Get it focus. Sorry, I need one hand to make it focus. So you take one hand away. There we go. No focus. There you go. So let me show you something about these now that I've got them in a place where they focus. Look how wide they are compared to each other. Yeah, this one is like twice as wide as this one. Now, why do I think this is more right than this? Oh, let me show you another decanter. Yeah, so this is a tapered decanter from about the same period. It's a very nice one. It's got really interesting cutting and everything, really nice. And it has focus, come on, focus, there we go. It has a lunar cut disc, and if you look at it, look how thin it is. It too is the same. It's about half the thickness of the other one. Yeah. And so it's the same thickness as that one. But yeah, sits wrong. But anyway, on the scales, I mean, this probably holds a bit more than that one, but this one is only about 600 grams, and this one is close to a kilo. So it should have a chunkier stopper to go with basically the chunkier bottle. If you think this has got a lot more glass cut off the surface of it, so than this one has, yeah, and it's still, 600 grams to a kilo. Yeah, I think I should do something. Look, let me prove my point a little bit more. I actually have another. I'll just pull that off the shelf next to me, and yeah, so that feels about the same weight. Yeah, and this one has actually got a faceted lunar cut disc. Yeah, but it's as same thickness as all the others. Because it's a lighter decanter. This is still heavier. This is what I think would go with that, rather than something that looks, when you pick it up, feels a bit light, a bit slim for the chunkiness of the decanter. So one, that's a lunar cut. This is a faceted disc, like the other ones I've seen, and like the ones with the same frieze in the book. And two, it just weighs right. So I had choices of faceted stem, faceted discs stoppers, but I picked this one. So I had about 15 or 16, and probably about 6 of them could be cut down to fit in. None of them plonked in and sat in it nicely like this one, and I've probably got about 20 of these. So yeah, so that's why I'm going to spend a bit and have a stopper that to me feels more right, feels better, and also it doesn't have a lot of bloom in it, but it does have some in the bottom. Can you see it's a bit greyish down there? I mean, other than the glass being grey. So I'm going to get a little bit of polish in it. It's also got a bit of scratching in here, so maybe thin that a little bit as well. So that is my plan for this decanter. I want it to look absolutely right, because it's a very rare type, and deserves to have some money spent on it.
So there you are. Well, when you're dealing with sort of like early glass, it's not like dealing with later glass where you have the catalogue, sometimes with pictures as well. With the early glass, if you're super lucky, you might get a drawing, and it will be a dodgy little drawing, probably from the factory. Okay, so it won't be some detailed sketches or something that's been printed or whatever. Usually it's dodgy little drawings from the factory, hand drawn. So you kind of have to feel your way around it, what feels right, what you can look at other examples and go, is that similar? Because you'll never find the manufacturer for any of these things, because people copied each other for starters. And even then, even if only one person was making it, we probably don't have the factory drawings. That's like 250 years old. So it's probably from Stourbridge, might be from London. They were making glass in Bristol. They were making glass everywhere at that time. So very difficult to pin down. It is. You just have to go, oh, well, look at these really light ones. They've got thin stoppers. And this is a really heavy decanter. You can't have a stopper that thin. But also, in my head, I have an example I've seen before, and it was a pair as well, which means if it's a matching pair with matching stoppers, then, and it's in a National Trust building, You would hope that those stoppers originally came with those decanters. They probably lived their lives with them through the last 250 years. And they were saying it was 18th century. Also, I think I said the ticket said 1820s, but when you look very closely at the cutting on the decanter, yeah, they couldn't cut straight to save their lives. There's wonky bits all over when you look really closely. So it looks very pre-industrial revolution, where it would have been cut with a foot treadle and not with a steam-powered wheel. And that makes a difference because, yeah, you're talking about something that's a bit wonky, and also where you're having to constantly be not pressing too hard because the wheel would stop because your momentum is coming from your foot. Yeah, it's a completely different ball game. So when you're looking at really early cut glass, it tends not to be precision engineered. Superficially, it will look good. When you get really close and looking close, you'll see wonky little bits all over the shop. Anyway, so no references. So please remember to like and subscribe because it does help my channel. Yeah, I've got more videos to make. Yeah, there's more coming. Anyway, so like and subscribe and have a good night. Good night.